feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
Hello and welcome back to Total Apex Media Gaming live gaming stream, and today we are jumping right back into real face of a VTuber. We are so close to finding the killer. Do we have the right person? Accused? I don't know. I have some doubts, but let's jump into it. And if you haven't already, go ahead and click subscribe, click like, click the bell, all that good stuff. Let's see. We'll start here. All right. So as I recall, we have accused this lovely young lady as the killer. So we need to continue asking questions. Let's see. So she has claimed she was streaming and that she drank a little. Oh, we're talking about the stream after the murder. She says she blacked out and forgot everything. Let's ask her more about drinking. Does drinking before streams happen often? You have to be really energetic during a stream, so sometimes we do certain things to get in the mood beforehand. Some streamers sing, some do exercises, and I tend to have a couple of drinks. I wouldn't say I need to, but everyone's here to watch, and they want me to be hyped up, you know? So I have to do something to get in the mood. Sounds tough, yeah, but it's my job. I only do it so I can give them the best possible stream. Got it. Thank you. Do you have any evidence that applies to this drinking? I don't think we really have anything. All right. Complaints from Sophie. Do you remember what Sophie Aller complained to you about? Sophie said she had a big argument with the sponsor because of what Karipa said on stream. I said, I'm sorry, I missed it. Let me get this straight then. You claimed to be Karipa's real face, and Ms. Allure was complaining about something you said on stream. Then you said, I'm sorry, I missed it? Because I blacked out from drinking. I forgot. Do you really think that makes any sense? Malicious intent. Objection sustained. Please consider your form of questioning, Mr. Truth. That's fine. I already got the info I wanted. We definitely have evidence on this one. That would be this. Don't you think something's wrong with the witness's testimony? I don't see a problem anymore. Oof. I thought for sure that would make a difference. This part is actually a little more difficult for me, at least. Maybe I'm just not catching on to something. But let's see. Let's see. Well, I think we've gotten everything we can. I am trying to, we're still questioning Amanda on what happened that night and, you know, being the killer and all that. All right, well, I guess we're going to end. Oh, we can get a hint. Ah! Sophie Allure said the April Fool's incident was because of a sponsor mess up. If she were Karipa's real face, it would be weird of her to apologize to the sponsor. Oh. So that would be this one. But I tried applying that one. It wasn't it. No, not this one. I just looked at this one. What am I missing? Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, but let's try it. No. Ow. April Fool's incident was because of a sponsor mess up. So I'm wondering if we should have accused Sophie. Here we go. This one. These are the records of Sophie Allure and the sponsor's conversation on April 1st. Could I ask the witness to please read aloud the first line? It's a statement from the sponsor to Ms. Allure. This is hard for us to say, but we've accidentally mixed up Karipa's stream guidelines with those meant for an adult game VTuber. So the real reason for Karipa's sexual innuendos was a mix-up from the sponsor. If you were Karipa's actual real face, you would know this. Oh, we got her. And so from this exchange with Ms. Allure and the sponsor, we know that drinking and exciting the fans are plain lies. From that, I think it should be abundantly clear that the defendant is not Karipa's real face. As such, the defense's claim that Ms. Childs was streaming that night does not hold water, and cannot be used as an alibi. That'll be all, Your Honor. Very well, it seems we're one step closer to the truth. Now then, who is the next witness? My next witness will be the last one. We will continue looking for the defendant's motive. Please call your witness to the stand. Please state your name and occupation. My name is Prudence Weeks. I'm in charge of merch production at Lillian Entertainment. Oh my gosh, she's adorable. So we need to prove Amanda broke company rules regarding adult content and that Lillian is currently handling it. Do you recognize this image, Ms. Weeks? Yes. It's an adult doujinshi I found being sold on my manga. Does Lillian permit the sale of adult Karipa merchandise? No. Any adult Karipa content isn't allowed since she looks like a minor. What did you do once you found this manga? I reported it to my boss. I mean, Mr. C. Do you remember when you reported it? On March 22nd. I don't remember the exact time. Let's see. How did Mr. C react when you told him? He said he just wanted to talk to Amanda. Aren't we leaving something out here? Why did Mr. C want to talk to Amanda in the first place? Because Amanda was the one selling the adult content. Personal conjecture. Objection. We have evidence for this. Please continue, Ms. Weeks. I'll side with the prosecution. The witness may continue. Yes. What did Mr. C and Ms. Childs talk about? Oh. How did you prove it was her? Usually fan-made stuff gets a lot of details wrong, but this one got everything right, including company secrets, like the color of Karipa's underwear. Nobody would actually know this except for Karipa's mommy, Amanda. That's why I thought it was her. As stated by the witness, the defendant broke the company rule against selling adult Karipa content. The victim wanted to talk to the defendant about it, which soon led to his murder. Is this timing all a coincidence, or does it point towards the defendant's motive and guilt? That'll be all, Your Honor. Was this the prosecution's final witness? Yes, Your Honor. Very well, I understand the prosecution's claim, but this evidence has got to sway the judge a little bit. Forget it. Let's keep going. Would the defense like to skip a cross-examination? No, as a matter of fact, I would like to cross-examine the witness. Very well, the defense may begin their cross-examination. Thank you. Ruh-roh. You mentioned information only Karipa's mother would know, but then you also knew about it. Seeing that you're in charge of Karipa's merch, could you not have also created this adult content? Oh, I guess I should have objected to that one. Thank goodness for my secretary. Please explain how you know about the nuances of Karipa's design. Well, I designed the merch, so I have to know about that stuff. Actually, everyone in the company has access to Karipa's design layouts, so... Oh, jeez. It's just, Karipa's mommy would be most familiar with them. Also, I'm not as good an artist as Amanda. Karipa's original main color scheme is green. If I had to guess, I'd also guess her underwear are neon green. I think it's a bit of a stretch to say only a company employee would be able to come up with that information. Objection! Apart from the color of Karipa's panties, is there anything else that points to a Lillian employee creating that adult comic? Well, in the manga, when Karipa takes off her jacket, there's a detail on the back of her shirt. That's never been released to the public. Let me go back a million steps here. Let's say an employee really did draw it. You chose to go straight to your boss before checking with them. No. Didn't you think that would completely betray all their trust in you? I'm getting it all wrong tonight. Could you please explain why you went directly to Mr. C with your concerns? Looking out for illegal adult merch is part of my job, and I don't like talking to people. So I just went to Mr. C. Can you please speak normally? Intimidation or threat of the witness. Objection sustained. There's one thing I want to ask. Can you explain how reporting an employee's breach of the rules has anything to do with said employee having a motive for murder? That's not what I just meant Amanda might have been selling doujinshi. Might have been? So you're still not 100% sure? Malicious intent. I'm done with my questions. The witness can't confirm that Amanda Childs was the one who broke company protocol, and her reason for reporting directly to her boss is hazy. The witness also can't provide a clear motive for why Amanda Childs would murder her boss. Forcing this tenuous connection is a failing of the prosecution. That'll be all, Your Honor. That was a big difference from before, right? I feel like she was able to tap right into Prudence Week's insecurities and jump on the attack. The judge realized we didn't have enough evidence, too. This isn't good. No, it's not. Might hurt our believability going forward. Are you an idiot? She's the opposition's witness. You don't need to be so mean. Prudence is cute. This isn't my first rodeo, all right? If everyone would just be honest with me, defending my clients would be very easy. But everyone loves hiding important information, so I've developed my own way of doing things. Or are you saying there's nothing you've hidden from me? This is why I hate public defense. Is there a problem between the defense and her defendant? No, it's been sorted. Before the last witness comes to the stand, I'd like to give a basic response to the prosecution's claim. The prosecution does have credible evidence to doubt Ms. Child's claim of being Karipa's real face. The defense admits that Amanda Childs is not Karipa's real face and as such withdraws the claim. Do you have something to say? Does this mean you're withdrawing the defendant's original alibi? Yes, but this does not mean my client is a killer and we still uphold a position of innocence. It seems the defense still has more claims to make then. Yes, and to those ends, I would like to bring my last witness to the stand. Uh-oh. What the heck are you helping the defense for? Because Zoe said she'd go on a date with me. What the? Could you please have some integrity? The defense has the floor. May the prosecution please be quiet? Sorry. I'll get you for this, Haas. Please state your name and occupation. My name is Zelda Haas, detective from the 4th Criminal Investigation Division. According to the police's investigation, the victim arrived at the office at 7 p.m. on the night of April 20th. The current estimated time of death is between 9:50 and 11:30, right? Right. Has the police investigated why the victim was hanging around the office outside of normal office hours? We originally thought the victim had a habit of staying late at the office, but this morning came into some new information. Please look at this. Karipa, how late are you staying tonight? I want to talk to you about something. I wasn't planning on staying too late. You want to talk today? Yeah, just wait up for me. I'll meet you at the office. Don't you need to stream? Yeah, just wait for me, please. Okay. The police check Karipa's messaging apps, and she has a lot of deleted messages, including those with the victim. The screenshot of the messages just shown was taken from a social media platform this morning. We asked one of our IT guys to check its authenticity, and he confirmed the screenshot wasn't doctored. We think it shows some of Karipa's messages before they were deleted. You said it was found on social media. How did you find it? We scrub the internet for specific keywords every day, especially regarding Karipa's case, given how big it's become. This specific screenshot was posted by someone who goes by the name Operator A. Then it spread around the net like wildfire. Have you looked into this Operator A? Of course. We weren't able to uncover their identity, though. Seems they use a lot of anti-tracking software. That said, we did find another piece of information online. So what? I deserved it? So it's company policy that when an artist is harassed and bullied online, you just don't do anything about it? I think you're being overly emotional. I didn't say I wouldn't do anything about it, but accusations like this need proof, which you haven't provided. So now what? You'll have a meeting and make everyone agree with your plan to remind everyone you're the boss? I told you already those weren't my intentions for that last meeting. Well, I can't reveal my identity anyway, so opinions don't matter. The way you want to do things is completely unrealistic. You realize that, right? I'm going to deal with everything, just not right at this moment. Anyway, I'm too busy to deal with your hissy fit right now. Fine, whatever. I don't need your crappy company anyway. I'm late for a meeting. I'll talk to you later. Don't bother. Whoa. Who's he having a fight with? Right? This evidence should have been given to us. An artist harassed and bullied online. This is someone who's really aggressive. This doesn't sound like Amanda at all. On April 14th, Mr. C and Karipa got into a heated argument, with Karipa even mentioning the idea of leaving the company. Have the authorities investigated the possible of Karipa being the culprit? We figure Karipa is a virtual phenomenon, more of a concept than anything, and not the focus of this case. And for my last question, have you looked into who Karipa's real face is? While we have looked into it, we still don't have a clue who it is. The victim had an appointment with Karipa, which is why he stayed late in the office that night. This is new information we know for sure. Did Karipa's real face enter the office? Did she see Mr. C get murdered? Does their argument have anything to do with this case? The defense argues that the prosecution must immediately change the direction of their investigation and look into the possibility of Karipa's real face being involved in this crime. Now I see why she let the defendant testify. She never believed Childs was Karipa's real face. She let her make that abundantly clear so we'd be pushed into finding the real face ourselves. We've fallen right into her trap. That Zoe Dunn, she's a crafty one. Now what? She's totally messed up our claim. Wait a second. Are you saying you think Karipa's the killer? That is a high possibility. Now please calm down. I don't know. I'm thinking Honor. It does sound a bit like Honor. She's very aggressive like that. Please change your strategy. Please relax, Miss Childs. I'm not saying Karipa is guilty, but judging from the current information we have, please change your strategy. Would you please shut up? Who do you think I'm trying to defend here? This is a courtroom, not a playground. Keep quiet and stop interrupting. Fine, I'm an idiot, okay? I don't understand the law. And I'm a liar. I'm not Karipa's real face. But I have people I'm trying to protect, okay? So if you need to go in this direction, then I at least know how I can make your life harder. Because Mr. C's real killer is... Guards, break this up! I'm a detective. Can I do it? Yes, just somebody stop this. Got it. Don't worry, pretty girl. I'm coming to save you. Who's this nut job? Okay, I think everyone needs to calm down a bit, so I'm calling a 10-minute break. Hey, where are you touching? Oh, no. Oh no. Was Amanda Childs about to say she's the killer? I think so. If she did that, though, it would make things very difficult for us. She just said there are people she needs to protect. Was she referring to Karipa? Probably. So much so that she'd turn herself in as the murderer? Why would she do that? Maybe she's just too naive? Yikes, who knows what'll happen from here on out. Court is about to begin. Guess we're about to find out. Before we get started, let me ask Miss Dunn. Are you okay? I'm fine, thank you, Your Honor. That crazy detective has already been taken away. I shouldn't have asked her to intervene. My apologies. It's okay. It's her own fault. Well then, will the defense please state their claim? Yes. Regarding the defense's final witness, we're rescinding her testimony. Rescinding her testimony? That does not comply with our procedures. I know, but there were some circumstances I couldn't control. I know her testimony has already been logged, but we will be going forward as if it never happened. I'm sure the prosecution realizes this helps their case, so I'm sure they won't object. And what is the prosecution's response? If this is what the defense wants, we're not against it. We also waive our right to cross-examination, Ms. Haas. Okay, well, if prosecution agrees, then let's move on to the next witness. We do not have any more witnesses, Your Honor. Then both sides may give their closing remarks. Let's count up how many lies the defendants told. She lied about not having sleeping pills, about being in her room, and about being Karipa's real face, of course. And what was she hiding with all those lies? And why was Mr. C holding Amanda Child's nameplate in his hand when he died? What was he trying to tell us? Violating company regulations and being caught by her boss gave the defendant motive for murder, making her very suspicious. None of the prosecution's evidence was direct evidence, meaning it wasn't enough to prove my client killed Mr. C. He couldn't even produce a murder weapon. And while I admit that my client was lying about being Karipa's real face, the prosecution's evidence does not prove that Ms. Childs went to the scene of the crime that night. I am also against the prosecution's claim that Ms. Childs being caught for selling unsanctioned adult comics would be motivation for murder, and it is my understanding that Ms. Childs and Mr. C were able to work this out. I think there are suspects in this case more worthy of investigation than my client, and it would be smart for the prosecution to change their focus toward these actors immediately. Very well. The court has determined that there are too many unresolved factors in this case. The prosecution should conduct a new investigation and collect hard evidence that proves the defendant's guilt. As such, this case will be retried at a later date. Court adjourned. Oh my goodness! A dog ate the search warrant. Yeah, it was taking so long, so I checked again with the court, and that's what they told me. What the heck kind of ridiculousness is that? The whole country's tuned into this case. Can't we get an exemption or something? Why are they being so difficult with this? I've already tried to complain. It's not your problem. What's the discourse like online? Well, Karipa's fans and haters are basically at war. Some outside content creators are chiming in, too. The fans and haters are both pretty rabid. I'd say they're evenly matched. What about Operator A? Oh, right, Operator A. Their account has been active since the very first hearing. Since they are posting Lillian's internal information, everyone's been paying close attention. Would you like me to look into their identity? You know, I've always thought our investigations should never be tainted by internet chatter, but this case seems to be different. So I've decided to dive into this myself, if you wouldn't mind helping me get set up. I just hope you find the killer. I'll need concrete evidence to do that. Yep, good luck. Online investigation has been unlocked. Should we call a suspect over? No, I want to see what I can find online first. I've already made and logged onto an account for you. You should be able to see all the info you need using this. Thank you. If you need me for anything, just call. Well, this has continued in a new direction. Let's get on the internet. Yugle. We have something called YouTube and something called Y. Let's go to, YoTube, not YouTube. It's YoTube. Yep, the internet. We've got a bunch of creepa videos. Yeah, we saw this one. This was the last stream. Oh, where did the game crashed? Okay. That's annoying. Hopefully it has some kind of autosave, but I don't know if it does. I don't think so. Oh wait, yeah, it does have an autosave. All right, let me share this again. That was bothersome. Oh no. This is from February 2nd. It did not save any of that. That is so frustrating. I'm clicking very fast because we've been through this. Which one was it? I forgot which one I clicked to present the evidence. Yeah, I know it was April Fool's thing. I thought it was this one. Yep, there it is. Oops, I clicked the wrong one. I can't even remember which ones I was supposed to object to. Yeah, obviously my memory is not very good. But then I wasn't expecting to have to do it a second time. Oh my goodness. Almost there. All right. The dog ate the search warrant. All right. Internet unlocked. Now we are going to do another save. Oy vey. Now let's go on the internet. Let's go to Y first, since YouTube went so terribly. I don't care what some prosecutor says. Curry isn't a murderer. This is hilarious. They even have ads. Oh, here. Heard there's a trial today. Operator A, Lillian staff A, may be late but never absent. We have a lot of followers. This is a different one. You don't have to remind me so many times. I understand English. Wild Goose, Lillian staff. This stand is being set up in a really good spot, so our partner wants the merch to be perfect. That's why I'm being so annoying about it. I hope you understand. I still don't see why the printing has to take so long. I've been really tired lately. I know that stuff with your fans has you exhausted, but the sponsor is seriously breathing down my neck about this. I don't want you to turn into the kind of person you hate. What do you mean by that? Are you trying to emotionally manipulate me? Listen, my viewers have been driving me insane. Can't you be more understanding? And I've already told you how to deal with them. So I hope you can be more understanding about what I'm going through with the sponsor. Why can't you just figure it out with the sponsor then? Why do you need me? Because everything that has to do with Kariba needs to go through you. You know that. Well, if I have to do everything myself, then why do I need an agent? So Wild Goose's icon or avatar here has pink hair and a pink heart earring. So we can be pretty sure this is Sophie. Yeah, we can click on that link. This one here. They even picked the name Lillian Staff A on purpose, trying to make themselves look like part of the company, huh? And I think this is the other... Yeah, that was the other conversation we saw during the trial. Fought the boss, fought with the manager. It's pretty obvious who's the problem. Are they trying to show Creep is hard to communicate with? Seems like a lot of people support Sophie Allure. Seems people really like Sophie Allure's personality. What's this? They're really familiar with the hearing times. We'll have to try and restrict that information gets out to the public. Restrict what information gets out to the public, unless this person is already part of the hearing itself. I'm just looking for links because it seems like that's the important bits. Karipa is innocent. Oh, wait. It's interesting that we can like click on all of this stuff. Like, what is even? This game is so fun. Let's see. Aw, missing cat. And the cat's name is Molly. Oh, this is Molly. This is Misty's cat. Interesting. I guess let's go look at the videos again and hopefully it doesn't crash. Huh. Well, I guess we'll try this first one. Yep, wrong spelling. A dating game with a whole last century vibe to it. It's actually getting some good reviews. Let's check it out. How meta. We're streaming a game about streaming a game. Whoa. There were only like 2 CGs in the whole thing. Talk about a budget title. So she played a murder game. See where Curry spends her days. I'm going to answer all your questions about my living space. Welcome to Curry's crib. Yay. This is from the stream on the night of the murder. Oh, okay. You were right, Molly. Good choice. Went from 7 to 10. She was basically just answering anonymous questions about where she lives. Emily already watched it, but I guess I'll give it a look too. Does Curry have any tips on storing clothes? I just fold everything before putting it away. Isn't that the only way to do it? Curry doesn't really have any special tips. My closet's full. Curry doesn't have that much clothing, so she doesn't have that problem. If I did, Curry would just sell them out secondhand. How do you store your underwear? Curry just folds them up and puts them in a drawer. I've heard some people just throw everything on the floor, but Curry wouldn't be able to deal with that. What's Curry's cup size? Gross, that's a gross question. Curry would never tell you that. Wow. Looks like everyone else at Lillian has huge knockers. That's true, they do. Whose does Curry like the most? You mean who's? Oh my god. Probably wild gooses. They're so soft. She's talking about Sophie. Oh my goodness. Wow. These questions are my dad's? Curry's moms belong to me. No, they don't. My moms belong to me. Nobody can take them from Curry. If you found out your neighbor was a carrier, how would you feel? If they put posters on their wall, I'd feel a little self-conscious. I'd be happy to have a fan, but also kind of embarrassed. But I'd also be a little worried, maybe, like, am I safe? If they hung it on the outside of their door, do they know where I live? What if it's just hanging in their room, but you saw it? Why would Curry be in our neighbor's room? I'd never see it. So you wouldn't move? Curry would move. Curry would slowly move her things out into storage, and once the neighbor found out, I'd already be gone. Take all his money and run. What money? Don't be stupid. Curry uses a vocoder, so it's fine. That's true. But my actual voice is real easy to remember. So if they hear it once, I'm screwed. Better to leave as fast as possible. Do you like buying cute pajamas? Curry doesn't really buy pajamas. Curry just wears old t-shirts to bed. But Curry likes buying comfy, cute t-shirts. Does that count? What if you get cold? In the winter, I wear fluffy, woolly stuff. It's real warm. But Curry doesn't wear it to sleep. If it's just a little cold, Curry puts on socks. What about pants? Curry will wear shorts or undies. Not like I'm only in a t-shirt. You wear all that to sleep? Curry doesn't wear the undies to sleep, actually. Curry is part of the no panties party. Oh my god, this conversation! No wonder she was upset. Socks aren't undies. Socks. The whole point of the no panties party is to liberate your bottom half. So no, socks aren't very liberating. Curry has to take a bathroom break. I'll be back in 2 shakes. Please wait for Curry's return. Karipa took a break during her stream at 9:20. That took a little while. 9:30, so she was gone for 10 minutes. Let's read some marshmallows. Does Curry cook at home? Curry can only make basic stuff, and I'm not very good at it either. If someone out there can cook for Curry every day, that would make me so happy I'd die. Well then, everyone, Curry had so much fun chatting with you today. Thank you for keeping me company. See you next time. Catch me if you can. Hey, Emily, come here. What's up? Check this out. On the night of the murder, Karipa took a 10-minute break during her stream from 9:20 to 9:30. I didn't catch that before since I only scanned through it. Not sure if this has anything to do with the case, though. A new lead! We didn't find anything looking in here, though, so I wonder if I missed something. Lillian Games. Real Face of VTuber is a mystery game currently in development. This is interesting. It's like Steam QR code. I bet that goes to the real game. Making a mystery game is so hard. Writing this script is driving me insane. Stop yelling at me. I'm fixing it. More videos? All right. The loser plays the punishment game. Catch me if you can. Time to start again. I should say hi to everyone first, huh? Rolling around the studio with... It's me, Relives Dada. Since I'm finally on Karipa's show for the first time, I need to get something off my chest. Why'd you have to do a whole fake debut on April Fool's Day? I was waiting at the venue forever. That was my boss's idea. I told him I didn't want to do it. You know, I even took off work to come see you. I thought, there's no way I can miss Curry's debut. She's so cute. I was so excited and you ruined it all. Give me back my youthful innocence. How about we just play a game? All right, let's game. But be warned, I'm real good at games. You just wait and see. Hoodwink. What? It's the first round. Don't use your skills yet. That's how you get the advantage, young Padawan. Don't move. Put your hands up. Officer Dad's gonna frisk you. What? You can't just arrest me. I didn't do anything. Let me see your badge and your warrant. Don't mess with me, criminal scum. Now where's the gold? B and D are flip-flopped, right? I'm gonna use interrogate. You really are a medium. Question time. Tell me, is card D a golden bar? I guessed wrong. I was this close to winning. That was close. I really didn't want to lose to you, Dada. You're scary. What do you mean by that? I would never scare you, Curry. What kind of person do you think I am? Anyway, it's punishment time, right? So what you got for me? Confess your love to Paropals. Do it. Look, this is the back of my hand. This is the top of my foot. And you are my precious treasure. For a second there, I thought you were about to tell a dad joke or something. Do I look like a dad to you? And now, thanks for keeping me company, everyone. See you next time. Nothing useful. Let's get ready to roll. Today's game is Alice's World. I think this is kind of game that breaks the fourth wall and talks to the player and stuff. Why is Alice always falling down? I feel like I've awakened some kind of new kink. What do you mean, perv? That's rude. My bro seems pretty weird. Does he not want Alice to grow up? He's weird, right? Did the princess just get all evil? Did you see that? Kind of scary, right? I don't like scary stuff. Don't scare Curry. Alice is gone. Wait, what? I have to delete my progress to see the other endings. I'm not ready for that. We'll see the other endings next time. Thanks for keeping me company. These videos are weird. Hero's job today is selling bread. Today, Curry's gonna run a bakery. For some reason, Curry's already in debt, though. Alright, it's part adventure, part paying back debt. Let's check it out. Yeah, there might be an achievement for watching them. I want a whip. What else can I customize? How do I check out? With the arrow keys? Easy, I'm a pro gamer. I messed up. Did he just say sorry, goddess? Is our enemy a goddess? Something's weird about this Adventurers Guild. Third place? How? First and second cheated. Wait, the rolling pin is super strong. Whip's the best, alright? Alright, Curry's done for the day. Time for you to get some gaming in. Thanks for keeping me company, everyone. See you next time. Catch me if you can. Oh my goodness. The loser plays the punishment game. Catch me if you can. That time to start again. Her friend has a teddy bear with a muzzle on it. That's weird. I'm the Kariba, rolling around here and all day and all night. Hey everyone, it's me, idol VTuber Suda Yuruka. Everyone, it's been thousands of years, but finally, Curry, do you know how long I've wanted to meet you? This game has been in development for way too long. I was about to go to the studio and give them a piece of my mind, don't you know? I think it's only been 1 year. Definitely not thousands. Time moves differently in the land of dragons. So do I get to see you lose today? I love your face when you lose. No, because I'm not going to lose, but now you're scaring me. If I lose, I'll be your girl forever. Bring it on. I'm not scared of you. Yeah, I see the guest is a dragon. This game's too hard. See, the gold bar's C. Yeah, whatever. I'm in Shi Huang. No, you're not. Stop lying. I'm going to use under the table. No, that's a passive ability. What? So I don't need to activate it? Isn't this like magic where I have to activate abilities? Oh, wait. Am I giving you too much info? Forget everything I said. If you're a merchant, then I've already lost. Bah ha 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 ha. Of course you did, because Suda's a winner all day, all night. Looks like I finally got the hang of it. Alright, Curry, what's your punishment gonna be? I haven't lost yet, alright? We just started. You sure? Because I can feel the goddess of victory smiling down upon me. Why is your luck so good? How'd you guess right 2 rounds in a row? Are you a hacksaw or something? Hee. All right, since you lose, you've got to tell us all about your little known at-home habit. What? You mean that I talk to myself? Fine, I talk to myself. And I do it in Japanese. Back when I was thinking of stories to tell, I would talk to myself all day coming up with them. And yeah, I did it all in Japanese. And I even came up with all the voices. And every voice would have a totally different accent and everything. Then I realized, dang, my Japanese is pretty amazing if I can do all those different dialects. Ha! Why don't you feel shame? Why should I? Just because no one knew about that doesn't mean I'm embarrassed about it. Dang, you wasted my punishment. And now, thanks for keeping me company, everyone. See you next time. Catch me if you can. Well-known fact, I talk to myself too. Minds beneath us. I'm the Kariba. Let's get ready to roll. Today we're playing Minds Beneath Us. It's a cyberpunk game with super pretty art. I heard it's got themes of AI and cryptocurrency and all that. I'm not actually 100% sure, so let's check it out. Eh? Wasn't Curry just in the hospital? Who are you? Where are we? Wait, this is my first day at work and I'm already giving an interview? All right, bring it on. Curry is a sick judge of character. We don't take no chumps here, no way, no how. Everyone. Curry just has to say that she's girlfriend of the year, no cap. Curry will protect her until the day she dies. Can I tell him my identity? This is super interesting. There's like layers. Curry is starting to feel like can't actually trust the answers this game is giving. Curry has to just trust her own instincts. What a weird feeling to get from a game. You can't just stand next to someone? There's urinal etiquette? How's Curry supposed to know that? That'd be weird if Curry knew that, right? Both these groups have super different points of view. No wonder they're not getting along. This should get interesting, huh? Wow, that was way deeper than I thought it'd be. I kept making decisions, but it was tense the whole time. And it's cool how everyone was kind of the bad guy. Those two companies really have to find a way to get along. Thanks for keeping me company. I wonder if they're telling us that everyone in the game really is a bad guy. It's very meta. The loser plays the punishment game. I should say hi to everyone first. Rolling around here and blah, 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 blah. It's me, Nonokuma Bikori. Yay, we finally got... Yup, can't read that. Do you know what we're playing today? Actually, I don't even really know what I'm doing here. For the fans, duh. Alright, game time. Wow, I lost. This is harder than I thought. You can't catch me. I was just lucky, I guess. The thief has pretty interesting moves, you know. It's alright. I'm okay. Just when you think Curry's down for the count is when she uses her most specialist of moves. Weren't you a merchant? Well, with this game, you have to declare your job, right? So I just keep my trump card till the end. Damn, you lied to me. Okay then, punishment time. I think it's time for Curry-chan's special ASMR minute. Let's hear it. Would you play a game with me, please? Thanks for the invite. Why do I have to be so quiet? My fans can't even hear me. And no one even cares anyway. Really? But I care. Whatever, I won't lose next time. We are past the hour mark. Okay, thanks, Molly. All right, so we are going to leave off here. So we need to exit the internet. And we're going to go here and we're going to save. Yep. All right, everybody. Thanks so much for joining and for watching. I hope you all have a wonderful night, and we'll catch you in a week. I guess we'll be doing more VTuber since we did not catch the killer this time. If you haven't already, please do click like on the video, click subscribe, and click the bell so you don't miss any future streams. We've got a lot of great videos coming, both streams and pre-recorded stuff. So keep an eye out. Have a good night.